Greetings, visitor. Unfortunately, the Emperor is busy working on his plan to dominate the galaxy. We must kindly ask you to leave and forget everything you have seen. Thank you and good day. No thanks. Alright. Hey y'all, it's Alirien, and welcome to the Sunday stream. Hi. Hello. How are you? Chica's actually sitting up. We do have a Duchess. She has finally decided that she wants to come back to her bed in the cave. So we do have a Duchess. I don't know if we'll get a Duggo at some point. We may not. We'll see. For those who weren't there last week, we beat Calamity Ganon in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on Wednesday. We're gonna take the next 2 weeks to just chill out and play something without a goal of completing a story or a campaign. The patrons voted and decided what game we will be playing. I will announce that in a moment when the ad break ends, because I don't feel right making announcements if not everybody can see them. So we're gonna wait about 26 seconds for that ad to finish. But yeah, how is everybody doing? It is September. One of my best friend's birthdays was on Saturday. She turned the big 3-0. And we're having a party later this week to celebrate with her. So I'm excited for that. Started working on the 4-part, which is basically like a decorative apron-like piece that goes on the front of a skirt for Sybil earlier today. But yeah, so the patrons have voted for, drumroll please, might give it a couple seconds, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. So we will be running around in Galaxy Free Play, working on trying to get to 100% in the game. Hey Green Seam, also Wargriz, I saw you were in nice and bright and early. Hello, thank y'all for being here. We're gonna run around in Lego Star Wars. It'll be nice to see this one on y'all's end without the lag from the old computer. So hopefully it's much more enjoyable for everybody to watch. We're gonna pick one of the planets and just go to it and work on 100%ing it, whether that means rerunning levels to catch any collectibles that I missed, or running around in the overworld maps to unlock things that I could not access while playing through the main story, etc, etc, etc. And we will be doing this for the next 4-ish streams, and then on Sunday the 22nd, which is the autumn equinox, it is Mabon, we will begin our new story mode. Dags the Barbarian, I arrive. Hello, welcome. I was just telling everybody that the patrons voted for Lego Star Wars. So we're gonna run around on one of the planets in the galaxy far, far away, working up to 100%ing the game. But I forgot to go grab another different tarot deck, so we're just gonna use Edgar Allan Poe again this evening. I should have seen before the stream, I should have taken a picture. I had a little furry tortoiseshell colored vulture hovering over my food because I reheated and ate the rest of my fish and chips leftovers from Wednesday, and she was in a completely different room. But when she got the whiff of fish, she couldn't get in here fast enough. And I did pull a tiny little bite of fish out of one of them and give it to her to try. I also gave a bit to Chica, who did actually eat it, which was surprising. She doesn't often take any sort of food that isn't just her plain old kibble. All right, so we have pulled the 3 of Graves, which is effectively the 3 of Pentacles. We have it in reverse, and this signifies ignorance, selfishness, lack of originality, or lack of skill. In some scenario involving money, career, material wealth, material security, material pursuits, whatever that entails, there is an element of ignorance, selfishness, or lack for originality or skill. Am I pulling another card? I'm pulling another card. All right, thank you, Dex. I'll shuffle one more time and we'll pull another card here. Maybe it'll help clarify this. I'm leaning almost to the idea of the lack of skill. Maybe you're starting some sort of project. And bastard. No, you're fine. Oh, there we go. Okay, we have the Queen of Ravens. So yeah, the inverted 3 of Graves, I'm almost leaning to the lack of skill. Like it's letting you know that, hey, you're gonna have to really test out some new skills that you haven't really done much with yet in order to successfully finish this project, achieve this goal, whatever path you're on right now. Or there's some aspect of the scenario or the project that you need to become aware of and overcome the ignorance of. There could be somebody else involved who is displaying these. Lack of original ideas, perhaps you're struggling to do anything that is in fact your own, you're just copying other people. There's a few different ways that could be taken. The Queen of Ravens that we have pulled for Dags here, if I can find the Ravens cards. Graves, hearts, there we go. The Queen of Ravens signifies a feminine energy that is clairvoyant or highly empathetic. She is a good wife and mother, loyal and adored. So it's intuition, it's empathy. The Ravens, I believe, are the Cups in this suit. Yes, Queen of Ravens would be the Queen of Cups. So this is a woman who is incredibly compassionate, incredibly kind, very empathetic and intuitive, is very, very good. She is the woman that you turn to when you just need somebody to vent to, and she's not gonna judge anything that comes out of your mouth and all of that. She's gonna give you that safe and secure and warm heart and ear and mind to vent to cry to help you feel better. She'll listen to what you're dealing with and have 15 boxes of tissues ready to go for however long it takes. She'll probably make you a cup of tea or coffee or cocoa, or, you know, she's compassionate and kind to a fault at times. And maybe she even can help you talk through your issues and find the right solution, find the right way to get through. There you go. There's more to it than necessarily representing a person, though, and that's the one issue with some of these guidebooks that come with the cards, is they don't always have all of the aspects that make it useful to do a reading from. Okay, so inverted 3 of Graves can also represent a lack of teamwork or a group conflict, some form of competition or disorganization. The Queen of Ravens being the Queen of Cups. Kindness, calm, serenity. Nurturing, compassionate, able to instinctively understand the emotions of others. Generous, kind-hearted. Queen of Cups is a water card and usually means yes. The inverted 3 of Pentacles. Oh, that's the other thing, the lessons on these. So the lesson for the inverted 3 of Graves is together we create something greater than we could have done alone. And that is a card of Earth. Queen of Cups, as I said, is water. And she says, I can bring others happiness without sacrificing my own. So there you go. There's our cards. And thank you, Dags, for also helping me remind the people that we do have a channel point reward for me to draw another card if you so wish. I believe there is a time cooldown on that one, so I'm not constantly pulling new cards. But yes, there is that. I do also offer personal tarot readings through my website, aliriencosplay.com. I might need to go ahead and actually put a Discord server in place again. I really don't like Discord servers because they become singly minded and hive minded very quickly sometimes. But I might need to, for the sake of giving the Twitch subs the opportunity to vote on stuff, not just the patrons. And also it would be useful for people who book readings to be able to log in and chat with me after getting the video if they need a bit more understanding. Maybe we will look into that. But that is neither here nor there. I keep forgetting to set up my tip jar, hopefully for next stream. But let us go ahead and switch over to the game here, right as Jar Jar Binks is being electrocuted. That's fun. All right, we will load. Oh, I was playing my own file, that's why. It should be this one. I was like, why is that one more recent but less complete? It is nice I forgot about that. It is nice to see that we were almost at 50% just from completing the story mode. So I did pretty all right. Man, it's taking a minute to load there. Of course, right as I'm about to talk about other stuff, it loads. Okay. So let us, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to do, how do I go back out to the level? So, no, what I want is, shoot. There it is. Nope. Okay, it didn't give me, sorry, there's map that's further back where you can see all of the planets and see how complete everything is before you pick it, and now I'm not sure how to get to that. Because this is the galaxy map, which is essentially that, but I don't want to quit to main menu. You know what, I am actually gonna pause it. I'm gonna check here how to get to the level select map. Okay. So, all right, so apparently the map I'm looking for can only be accessed when you start a new game or finish an episode in a game that's already running. So, I can't see the percentage. Oh, I can. It's in the upper left corner. I'm a dum-dum. Okay, so here is our map of planets. I know for those of you on mobile it's kind of small. Bear with me. What planets do y'all want me to go to? I am currently at Naboo. So I can just land on Naboo and keep going with that to try to 100%, or I can go to another planet. So I can read off the options here for anybody who really knows Star Wars and might care on that. We've got Agen Kloss, Cantonica, Exegol, Coruscant, Yavin 4, Kijimi, Jakku, Kashyyyk, Achto, Takodana, Pasana, Kamino, Geonosis, Kef Bir, Crate, Bespin, Naboo, Tatooine, Endor, Hoth, Dagobah, Takar, Mustafar, and Utapau. Those are our options. So let me know in the chat which planet you would prefer. If need be, I will start a poll. I will narrow it down and put a poll up there for you guys. What was I gonna say before it loaded? Oh, my ship is still just kind of flying as we're paused here. What was I gonna say? But I have started editing down the gaming VODs into smaller chunks and multiple episodes as needed. I'm trying to keep the episodes under an hour each because I feel like that will probably help them perform a bit better on YouTube. More people will be willing to click on them and sit and watch them for longer amounts. So hopefully that helps. I do very much anticipate that once I start editing the footage from streaming on this newer computer with everything working better, that will also help those do better. I'm hoping that'll just help boost the analytics. I know people don't tend to like when creators talk about how their posts are actually performing on platforms, but I think it's dumb that we're expected to jump through all these hoops and never talk about whether the hoops are actually an appropriate difficulty for our jumping ability. The internet has been so cluttered with media companies and companies in general who have the staff and the budget to keep up with algorithmic posting demands that individual creators, such as myself, who do more than half of the work for their content, can't keep up. I am one person, and I shouldn't be expected to have 15 channels on YouTube, all being run by me, for the sake of keeping my sewing content, my gaming content, my travel content separate from each other, especially because these happen at varying frequency. And also have separate Instagram accounts for all of these things to cross-post with photos and video clips, and post the number of times per week, and have both long form and short vertical video, and you know, getting a bit too logistical, I know, but anyway, it should be, people shouldn't get upset at creators for talking about the harder, less glamorous parts of their jobs. Like, yes, we picked these jobs. We did not ask for the job to be this fucking difficult at times. That's all. Anyway, really? Nobody's got an opinion? Got a suggestion for a planet? I forgot I had that on. Oh, that's funny. I had the mouth sounds on the weapons. Alright, Wargris votes for Exegol. Any contenders for this? I think I'll just go with that since it's the first one that anybody has asked for. Oh, it's that one. Okay. We'll go to Exegol space and try to get those 2 characters first. The less cool Disney version of the Sith homeworld, yeah. Okay, well there's one character mission. Oh. Fulminatrix. Okay then. So that's for a ship. There's a race. Let me... Damn it, I keep hitting the wrong button. Ships. Starships. You know, I would like to see the stats of what's faster. Festoon Legacy, Corvette, Nubian Yacht. Okay, the Jedi Starfighter is probably one of the faster ones, or the X-Wing, or the Falcon. Good lord. TIE Baron. Okay then. Hey Dags, would you be mad if I start calling you the TIE Baron, since you always wear a bow tie to work? I'll switch to the Jedi Starfighter, actually. Don't worry, everyone. I'll save you. I may just be a little droid, but I'm gonna be the hero this galaxy needs. You just wait. Gonna be the bravest, the fastest, the... Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. I was just pumping myself up to go on a daring rescue mission. First Order ships have got the resistance pinned down just up ahead. You wanna help? I mean, I totally have it covered, but you can help if you really want. Really? Okay, let's do this. Charge! The brave little astromech to the rescue. Is that a brave little toaster reference? I also forgot I had the mumbles on. Alright. Having to relearn the controls and the mechanics here. Looks like the coast is clear. Thanks. Wonder what happened to that little droid, though. If you see him, tell him not to beat himself up. Everyone gets cold, treads sometimes. Find and report to the daring droid. Oh, Did you save those guys? Gee, you almost think I'm just a big old coward, huh? I'm not fit to pilot this ship. I'm not even fit to pilot a street sweeper. Huh? They said I shouldn't beat myself up? Well, I guess it was me that found you to rescue them, so that sorta makes me a hero, right? Thanks. I'm gonna keep doing my best. Who did I get out of that? A TIE fighter pilot. Alright then. It didn't even actually give me the TIE fighter pilot, it gave me the opportunity to purchase the TIE fighter, which is the same thing with most of the enemies. Alright, let's attempt this race. Mr. Bones. Ah. Damn it. Alright. That wasn't so bad. Damn it. Not quite gonna get it. Damn it! I was closer that time, though. I'm struggling to see what the path... Like, there's gotta be a good... like, direct path arc. Oh. There you are. Wait, where did they go? What happened? Did I go too far? What happened? They're gone. Where are my targets gone? I'm just gonna fail this one because the targets disappeared. What the fuck? Or the gates. Whatever. What the fuck? Obviously I want to retry that one. You gypped me out of it. What the fuck? Whoop. Damn it. Huh! Yes! Got it! Cool! Mr. Bones. Crap. Mr. Bones is a fun character. Yeah. Alright. Oh, stud comet. Where? Oh, right there. Woo! Woo! Got it. No, my fleet! Do I board it now? I will never surrender this ship. Not to anyone. Not even my own mother. And I really love my mother. Why can I not? No. No! How the hell do I... Ah! Hey! Whoops! Do I want this ship? Because it sounds like it's just falling apart. This is where I started. Okay, got it. How many times must I tell you, thief? This is my ship. Mine, 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 mine. I'm just gonna keep hitting him. I was about to say, I can't see anything thanks to the smoke. It's very funny that these are the two characters working together. I don't know why it gave me Jump Nook in the first place. Do you want to buy this ship, or you can buy it later from the holo projector? I will not buy it at the moment. Even though I think I had the studs for it. Alright, can I keep hitting the wrong thing? Alright, we will go to the Sith Citadel, and we will hundo percento. She just, wait a second, mama. You don't get to stop now. No, can I please have not Jubnuk? I'm gonna switch it to Queen Amidala. Greetings, visitor. Unfortunately, the Emperor is busy working on his plan to dominate the galaxy. We must kindly ask you to leave and forget everything you have seen. Thank you and good day. No thanks. Tis not just a Sith secret that those who brandish grapples are able to use them when both feet are off the ground. Whether you're jumping or falling with style, the grapple shall aid you still. Thanks, that was useless. Okay, I see that. Ah! Okay. We're gonna change this one so that we're not in the fucking chainmail bikini. No! Can we please... Can we please not do this? Ah! Okay. What did I get a key to? The night buzzard. Hey HMK, welcome in. Just got here, yeah. Hello, hello. Which episode of this? It's not any of the episodes, we're just in free play. So we're on the planet Exegol, but like I have Leia from the OG Star Wars and Queen Amidala out right now. And I also have R2-D2, Obi-Wan, like, it's just Galaxy 3 free play. We're working on getting closer to 100%. Yeah, that kind of happened by accident. I didn't want Jubnuk on my team anymore, so I switched it to Leia. And then when I needed somebody with a grappling hook, it apparently was Leia from episode 4. Do I need somebody with... Ah... Okay. Contingency operation. Yeah, when I needed somebody with a grappling hook, it happened to be Leia, but in the bikini from Jabba's palace, and I was like, we're gonna switch out of that, so I put her in the white dress. So I accidentally ended up with mother and daughter. Exegol can't give it to you. Damn it! Begin production on our fleet of Star Destroyers just below the planet's surface so they may rise up for an iconic introduction in years to come. Right. Invite only. All those loyal to the Emperor and the Sith are to travel to the unknown regions. Secret Sith party details upon your arrival. Bring your own robe. No, I just want There we go. I just want to swap to him. What do I need to do with you? Ah. It's right there. What cruel havoc has been wreaked upon mine statues? It is my sole purpose to maintain these fine obelisks, and the battle above caused me much additional labor. Begone so I may continue my cleaning. Oh. I need Wicket. Okay, so let's switch to Wicket. Come on. Echo Wicket. Oh, wait. Okay, so I can grapple it and then I can switch to him once I'm up there. No, I cannot. What the hell? Oh, okay. Hang on. I'm remembering now. It's been so long since I've played this, I'm forgetting how everything works. Okay. Now it's gonna take forever to be Wicked again. Okay. How do I... Net launcher. No! You bastard! And the other one fell. Brilliant. Why did this one have to fall? Really? Give me the... Thank you. Like, I gotta get it to prompt me. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Damn it. Well, that's gonna be a problem. Skystalker. Keep close surveillance on all those in the Skywalker bloodline. Identify the most corruptible. It will most likely be the palest one or the one with the longest bangs. Oh boy. That looks princess proof. Good lord. Oops. Up, left, down, down. Here to pay thy respects to our fallen emperor. Such a tragic demise exploded by his own kin. Now his chamber lies empty, the echo of his delightful cackle long faded. But if thou were to bring tokens of his accomplishments, we could display them here to commemorate his glorious legacy. Would be a fitting tribute to his glory, yes? If thou art serious, thou must recover the most treasured of artifacts. Retrace his magnificent footsteps and return with tokens of his greatness. Okay, so I need the lightning hand attachment, some sort of picture, and what looks like the Death Star blueprints. Superb, and no sand on it, even better. That's funny. It's that button that I need, yeah. Oh, I see. Damn it. Shoot. Damn it. It's tricky to actually get the timing correct. I was about to say my cape is stuck. Bro! Seriously? Two of you at the same time? What am I hearing? Oh, it's that guy. Okay. Most desperate to own my own red lightsaber. So as you can see, I'm attempting to corrupt a kyber crystal in order to turn it red. Alas, I am missing one last item. I need a Sith artifact imbued with dark energy. The Emperor wasn't one to brandish such items around willy-nilly, so perhaps he kept them somewhere private. Okay, so I need to go get one. That's not what I wanted. Body buffet. As the Emperor will need a new body upon his return, you must create a series of clones, each more muscular than the last, so our lordship can select the most pleasing. There we go. Oh, I have to move all of them. Dax the Barbarian, thank you for putting more points into the crafting stream challenge. That was the other thing I was going to say. We are running crafting stream.
Let's cut the fucking bullshit, will you? Just stand up straight and at least
God
look like a fucking cook.
Dax, what has gotten into you today? We're using all the rewards today. Fuck. All right. Let me set my timer here. Was it? I think it's 1 minute on the thing, right? Yeah, 1 minute. Okay. Good lord. Quit laughing, asshole. Perhaps I wasn't supposed to look directly at the crystal. It's made me feel a little funny. Fucking... hideous laughter. Alright. We're just gonna leave the camera where it is. And I will sit as high in my chair as I can here. Y'all can see more of the art at the top of the wall this time, though. Okay. Oh, okay. But yes, we are running Crafting Stream Challenge number 9. I'm gonna switch to you, and then I'm gonna go in the character menu. And we are gonna swap you for Django. I don't know where the other ones are, though. I'm gonna need to stand. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn it. Got it. I don't know if anybody caught the soundbite that plays when you redeem the stand-up reward. Or the GIF in the corner, for that matter. The GIF. The GIF, as I say every now and then, just to really piss people off. Publisher of the clones canceled the Emperor's subscription to Cloners World magazine. I get the tie dagger. Not quite. Retry. Good lord. Like, it auto-aims at one and then it doesn't hit it. Bitch. Motherfucker. I might need to turn the mouth sounds off because this is actually getting kind of annoying now. Come on. Got it. Wrong button. I was wondering when you were gonna get here. You're with the rescue squad, right? Come to extract my crash-landed buns from this nightmare planet? Come on, there's no way the Resistance has forgotten about me. Not a chance. This is me we're talking about. So how's about you hurry up and get me out of here? Now we're in business. I know the way topside, but my previous escaped attempts were stopped by those creepy, aggressive snow clones. You gotta keep them off my back. I know it looks like I was hiding back there. Oh. Phase. Doing maps and stuff, definitely not just crying. Now under this totally justified, not at all excessive giant elevator. Thinking of getting one of these installed at home. Fresh air. Nope, not fresh. Thanks for the assist. I know the pressure must have been unbearable having the life of such a high-profile member of the Resistance in your hands, but you managed admirably. Don't worry about escorting me back to base. You'll distract everyone from my heroic return. I mean, I wouldn't want to take up any more of your time. I think I spy an errant X-Wing in the mist over there. A little TLC should get that bird flying. Thanks again.